Hey guys, it's Brickmaster AS here with another Lego review video. Sorry if I sound a little weird, I have a cold, so I'm a little congested. But this is the Lego Ninjago's movie set that is the green Mech Dragon for Lloyd. You guys saw me doing the unboxing video. If you haven't, you should go check it out. But I said I'd get to this review as soon as I could, and this is as soon as I could. So we're going to go right to the dragon. Okay, so here's the green Mech Dragon. So now, it is an impressive thing. I think it would, yep, it goes out of camera focus here. I'm just going to lift up and go back, see if we can fit the whole thing. Yeah, just barely could fit the whole thing on there. It is a big thing. I believe it was 23 inches officially in the Lego's, like their, set description if you look at their Lego shop website. But let's just go right starting with the head of this thing. So let me quick adjust some stuff that was turned. So the head is really cool. It's got some interesting builds. I know Lego recently has been doing like brick built and then big custom plastic pieces for Ninjago. It's kind of a mix of both. This nose is one piece, this jaw is one piece, but all this back here is brick built. So it's kind of like a mix, and I like it. The mouth opens up very well, opens up very wide. Actually even has a tongue in there. If you can grab it, you can even have the tongue come out, which gives for some interesting poses, like a half open mouth. You can bring it down. Looks pretty interesting. These mustache pieces are pretty cool. You see this golden banana piece and really cool scythe type pieces they're used as a lot. There's a sticker right there. It's a good sticker. And the head is on a ratcheting joint that lets you ratchet side to side. But I believe it is a big miss not to have it go up and down. But with it up and down, you can go down here. And that's kind of as down as you can get. You can go, that's kind of straight. You go all this way up. Oop, and his legs are collapsing on me. So let's quick adjust those. So I think that's pretty good. And that's also Lloyd's cockpit. You can see he has a... There's a sticker. Yep, it's a sticker piece and then a printed piece for his console, and that's movable. He has two joysticks. He sits right there. Moving back, there's a bunch of these spines on them. Now, if you look, these spines are like flat, like the flat side's this way, instead of having it turned like this. They're like this, and I didn't think I'd like it like this, but I actually do. It looks pretty cool. But when you get to the center body, the arms are on a ratchet joint, so you can go back, forward, out, and in. And I think something just flew off. Oh, I shot the stud shooter. There's a stud shooter right there. Trying blocking the light a lot. There's stickering all along here. There's a transformation piece with this and this later on. If you haven't seen, I'll show you guys later. Here's the middle section. Rotates. They got like this. If I can get the light, you can kind of see it's a rubber piece. That's kind of like flexes and pushes off for the thing, so it kind of gets a cool back and forth motion. Legs, same motion as the front legs. Ratchet, out, and then I didn't show it on the front legs, but ball joint at the foot, and the toes grab. And then going to the tail, it's all on loose joints. It's very long, but it allows you, if you grab this gear, get this cool whipping motion, and doing the whole dragon like this. Get some cool looks, especially if you can get it kind of like flying through the air. Okay, now I'm going to get into this transformation feature. So if you put the legs forward, like it's actually flying. Put these legs back, so it kind of lays down. Bring these pieces outwards, and they really kind of give the dragon some emotion or expression, I should say, not emotion. Take this opens up. And inside there is these jet pieces. Yes, the dragon has a jet. It's kind of what it looks like from the front side. Looking at it from the back, you can really see those jets. Now I'm going to pick up the camera here. Oh, nope, I don't need to. You can really see those jet pieces look very good. I know it's very dark. I apologize. But yeah, it looks really cool. Especially when you get like a whole look of the dragon, you kind of see the whole thing with these out and these open up. But yeah, those really easily close away. These really easy fold back, and boom, put his legs down and he's out of his flying mode. So let's set him back up real quick. It's really easy and quick. You can really set him up really quickly. Front back legs, his other back leg stuck on his tail. Yeah, look at that. set up already if I can get him completely on camera. Bring a setup one. So I think that's pretty cool, but there's one complaint I'm going to have about this, and it's the only complaint I have about the dragon, is a lot of times he gets front heavy, and his front legs like to take the weight, and those ball joints lose their, don't have quite enough friction, they bend forward, and he's stuck doing a pose like this. But that is the only complaint I have for this awesome mech dragon. This set is cool. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it, and I love this set. It's really cool on display. You can get some cool poses out of it. I think it looks great. And now we're into the minifigures. You get 4 total minifigures with this set. We're going to start first with, we're actually just going to set these in the background, Master Wu. And he looks good. He's got the Wu beard. He's got his staff, his hat. This interesting cloth piece that folds around his waist. But it's hard to fold to get that completely closed. Turning him around, he's got this cool print on the back. Let's take some stuff out of the way so you can really see the minifigure. Taking his beard off, you can see his face print. Taking off his head completely. This is a great torso print, great continuation through the print to the legs. He is printing on his sandals. There's no other printing on his hips. There's his back, and that's Master Wu. Quick assemble him again. Go to Lloyd. Here is Lloyd. He's got some great printing. Kind of see even the black has printing on him. See as the light hits it. And that is the same on his arm too, but it's hard to see on my low quality camera. But here's his weapon. There is a clip spot on this for the dragon. It's right next to the cockpit I forgot to show you guys previously. Turning him around, he's got some cool printing on his back. It almost looks a lot like Wu's print, just green. Yeah, there's the front, great side printing. The helmet is in 2 pieces. So taking this top piece off, so this bottom piece, it becomes really loose. If you can just turn that around, or I can loosen his head up a bit, you can see there's his face, his expression. Focus. There we go. And his alternate face looks pretty good as well. Kind of a happy or confused expression. And I think it's important to see what both sides look like. So that's what the other side looks like with the mask on. Turn that around. Let's go to the next minifigure. Is this Shark Army Thug. He's pretty cool printing for these baddies. I like this gray and silver. There's the back print. Cool hat piece. There's what you couldn't see of his face. He's looking very angry. I really like his beard. And then he has this cool fish weapon. I really like the color of that fish. It's a really useful piece, and I really like how they're doing most of the, if not all the weapons of this wave are these fish-built base with a weapon built off of that. But there's not much to say for this Shark Army Thug, except I think he looks pretty good. Now, let's get into the main baddie, Garmadon. Sorry for the terrible saying of his name there, but he comes with 2 katana pieces, but I'm going to remove those so you can really get a good look at the figure. He has this cloth piece, or cape piece. Comes in 2 pieces in front of him and a big cape-like piece in the back. He has a really cool helmet piece, really good expression on his face. And lifting these out of the way, you can really see his good torso print. And I'm just going to lift him up completely for a second so you can see the print below. It's the old Garmadon printing that he had. There's the back print you can see. Putting his top half back on. Oops, he came off the base he was on. Sorry about that. No print on the top half piece. Putting that down. There are like 2 complaints I have with this figure though. 1, his hat comes off pretty easily. It's not super sturdy on. And 2, when you put his arms up, because when a minifigure's arms go up, the distance decreases because their bodies aren't horizontal, they're kind of curved upwards, is the cloth pieces bend over sideways in funny ways. But that's it. Otherwise, I think he looks like a great figure. I do like the cloth piece, don't get me wrong. It looks very good, especially when he's kind of out on display. Now, I set aside all the figures except Garmadon here for this last piece. This is the ultimate weapon. Not the ultimate weapon, but the ultimate weapon. I believe it is supposed to be a laser pointer from like our world, as in human world, and this is kind of it Lego-fied for the Lego Ninjago movie. But this is like the keychain piece. That's the laser. It looks really cool. I like it's a great idea, but there's one complaint I also have about this. Is I put it in his hand. If I can turn his hand the right way up, see his hat just popped off. Of course, I'm having difficulties on camera here. So it looks good. Oops, sorry about that. It looks good. It looks good in his hands, except you let go and it turns like this. There is no friction in the handle piece to the whole bar piece. The piece it's on is this gray stud. Not gray stud, but gray pin that has no friction. So whenever he's trying to hold this and he's standing up, it's going to turn sideways like that, and his hat just popped off again. Now you guys can kind of see what I mean, how easy it comes off. There's no way to keep it easy. Oh, sure, now it stays, but as soon as you touch him, oh, well, now it's not moving, of course, but it always usually moves. And that's kind of annoying because you would kind of hope that when he's posed, you could have him like this. Plus, and this isn't a complaint, but I'm just saying, since he is big, he needs to be on some sort of plate thing to hold up by himself while he's holding this weapon. And that's it for this set. I really did like this set. It did have a lot of stickers, just kind of all the way down the body, down the tail. I didn't point them all out. By the way, here is the clip piece for Lloyd's weapon. But yeah, I know there was like 1, 2, 3 negative things. 2 were at Garmadon. 1 was here, how loose this is, and the other one was this top heaviness for this dragon. But overall, that's pretty small compared to how amazing this set looks. For the price, it was phenomenal. I think this set looks amazing. Now, the other thing is the price is, I mean, it's not huge, but it is big for people who don't have a lot of money to spend. Is around the $50 range, but this is what you get, so you don't get a lot in the way of stuff, but this dragon, is hard to stress how large this is on camera, and it is really large. It feels worth your money for this set. You get your money's worth out of this set. You get great figures. You get the main baddie. You get the sensei. You get the main goodie. Well, the main ninja goodie, and you get a thug, you get the ultimate weapon, you get Lloyd's amazing mecha dragon, and it's kind of right there. You get what the name of the set is. I think this set is 100% amazing, and I can't say enough about the set. So with that, I'm gonna bid you farewell, because otherwise I'm just gonna start repeating myself. Brickmaster out.